What's up, my beautiful people? It's your boy, Richard Coriel. So, today's Tuesday, and what I'm hoping to do on Tuesdays now is what I like to call Topic Tuesdays. So, I will, Topic Tuesdays are a little bit more like around the world, change like camera focuses and whatnot, and I talk about topics that you guys give me on Tuesdays. So, because brand new to the YouTube community, and my friends just suck. No one really gave me a topic to give about, so I will give the topic today. I don't try and make enemies, I try and make friends. Not everyone's going to agree with me on my opinions on some of these topics, and that's okay. If everyone agreed with me, either I'm not talking about something that's worth talking about, I'm not talking about it right, or I just have a very secluded community, and I like diverse people. I like people who disagree with me, or agree with me on some things, but disagree with others, but still respect the fact that I have different opinions. And the same thing with you guys. I mean, I will disagree with a lot of you, but I will have my own opinions. So, that being said, my topic I want to talk about today is about the whole Kaepernick issue. I've tried staying out of this topic for as long as possible to no avail, right? But, like I said, Topic Tuesdays. I talk about this stuff. I make sure that you guys get my opinion and you have good, wholesome, talks. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hi, Titus. This is my favorite child, Titus, by the way. Come on, let's go outside. Come on, let's go outside. Good boy. So, the Kaepernick situation. It's not one I am happy camper on and talking about, because I tried to stay out of this. But, that being said, there's a lot of debate on whether or not Kaepernick was right. Besides that, just take that all out, whether he was right or wrong, the way I see it is he had the right not to stand. He had the right to not show any kind of respect to the flag, or in the public view, he had a right not to show any type of respect. That's what is so fantastic yet so dangerous about here in America, is we have so much choice, so much right that we can do. I mean, even to the point where people step on our flags, or bash America or whatnot. I mean, Americans, not people outside of America, but Americans themselves. They have that right as Americans, and they aren't persecuted for it, at least not physically, and not a persecution that would endanger their lives. Yes, there's going to be people who verbally, or the social justice warriors that will persecute them, and media will persecute them, but that's different, way different. Did he have the right? Yes, he had the right. People will also bring up the point where, he doesn't have the right. Soldiers fought and died for him, and how dare him? No, they didn't fight and die for him so he could stand. They just fought and died for everyone. It's not about Kaepernick specifically. They didn't say, all right, guys, when you die on the battlefield, you're dying for Kaepernick. Who? You all know him. He's going to be born in 15 years. And they don't give a shit about just one person. It's the collective. They're fighting for freedom for not just America, but for everyone. That's the whole military thing. I have friends in the military, and a lot of them are just like, okay, we don't care. I mean, it's disrespectful, but he has the right. We're fighting for rights, not just for, you have to stand up, because then it's no longer a choice, and that's America. That is America. So yes, he had that right to not stand up. Now, did I feel it was respectful or disrespectful? Honestly, I thought it was disrespectful by the fact that what he said afterwards, for some who aren't, up to date, he basically was talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, how Black lives are persecuted every day, which, different subject in of itself, and I'm not even going to go into that. At least not going into detail. And the fact that, it was a white country, white stole it, blah, 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 all that. Did I feel he could do it in a better way? Yes. Did I feel it was disrespectful the way he did it? Yes. But it's not for me really to judge, and especially it's not for anyone else to judge, because, it's what I have found in my life is people get so worked up and so offended. Perfect word. They get offended, and it just causes more problems, like to get offended, and even more so now in this day and age. It's like you say one wrong thing, and boom, everyone's offended by you. And it's you have to get to that point where you just don't care about being offensive, not purposely being offensive, but you just don't care about being offended, and you just don't care the fact that, oh, I don't like onions, and then everyone jumps on you. Oh, you don't like onions, and it's like, oh no, I'm sorry. Did I say I don't like onions? I love onions. It's people have to watch their back, and that's what's so tragic these days. But anyways, I felt he could have done this in a better way. He is a icon. Yes, he's our football players here in America are, and especially basketball players too. Soccer, everyone forgets about soccer, but they are icons. They are pop stars, and a lot of people look up to them. I felt he could have done it in a more mature way, a better way. I know some people will disagree with me on that, but I felt it could have been done better. That's how I see it. It could have been done better. And I know a lot of people are up in arms by the fact that now the NFL is saying, oh, they aren't condoning police officers, or I'm sorry, they aren't condoning football players who are wearing, stuff supporting police officers, or that they can't wear the cleats or the gloves supporting 9/11, and people are just, oh, that was the nail in the coffin. I have lost count of how many times I've heard that is the nail in the coffin about this. And people are like, oh, I'll stop watching NFL. It's ridiculous. It really is. People, just stop being offended. I know it's tough. You can be angry. It's all about self-control. It really is. Controlling oneself, because if you choose to be angry by so many small tiny things, you're wasting your time. You really are. Because getting angry about people that you will never meet, or if you meet, you're only gonna meet once, is it's a waste of your time. My old man always says, whenever I say, oh, hey, do you know Scarlett Johansson? He just says, this is actually, it's sad how accurate this is. He didn't know who she was, and he goes, no, she doesn't know me. And it's weirdly so very true, because people focus they get so focused on Scarlett Johansson and all these people, and you're not gonna meet them. I mean, it's just a waste of time, I believe, getting angry at small things. And yes, we all have what we believe is right and wrong, and stand for what you believe is right and wrong. If you believe green is a sin or black is heresy to your country, then stick by your colors. See what I did there? Yeah, anyways, so stick with your guns. don't let others' opinions conform you. Let it educate you. That's why whenever I hear people talk, even people I don't like, I always listen. I always don't get offended because maybe there's some grain of truth into what they're saying. Uh, See, there are a lot of problems in America. There's a lot of problems everywhere, but here in America, there are a lot of problems. So I believe that Kaepernick knows that he believes that he knows what he's doing is right. Uh, but he could have been done in a better way, being the icon he is. But it's not for me to judge. It's not for me to judge, and this is my opinion. So, Topic Tuesdays, guys. Thanks for viewing and whatnot. Had a lot of things going on. Want to keep making these videos for you guys. Want to make my community grow. If you haven't already, check out my my info, my profile, with my Instagram, my Twitter, my Tumblr, my Facebook. Come check me out, guys. Come check out my art. I might like once or twice a week like do videos of me just drawing and just like enjoying the day, have you guys watch me draw, maybe live stream drawing, who knows. I know live streaming is a big thing now, so I make these videos for you guys. So I'm gonna give you guys a week. So in about a week, next Tuesday, I'll have another topic to talk about. Give me something to talk about, guys. I'll talk about it. I will give my opinion. If I don't know anything about it, as you see the dog in the background, if I don't know anything about it, I'll research it, and I'll do my research, and I'll come up with the best educated answer I can give, a best educated opinion. So, my beautiful people out there, as you're enjoying the nice view of my beautiful dog, thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching. You guys have a blessed day. Be beautiful to each other, and remember, always be excellent to each other. Party on, dude.